Sorry about that, completely forgot to put music on. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Oh, Raven. You're being so clingy. Yes, you're being so clingy. Ah. Raven, just lay down. You don't need on the desk. You don't. You might think you do, but you don't. Oh, you're so silly. Silly baby. I think my mic's picking up her purring. Let me check something. That's not what I was wanting to check, but that works. Hold on, wasn't there... I could have sworn there was something here. We had like, what, 14 days left? I could have sworn there was. Did I miss it? Could have sworn. I don't know. Let me check something real quick. In we go.
Would you care to...
Wait. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to get the thing ranked up and the teapot. I'll make it quick.
That was 8 hours ago.
What, Raven? What? Why are you staring at me? Hmm?
We fucking Dory were going at earlier when we first got on. Not like that. Not like it was.
It appears that that's the only thing that has the blue icon on it that we can make. Everything else we would need white iron chunks for it. So we are really close though.
Instead.
Hmm.
Not like you're talking to yourself.
We need iron chunks for that. Alright, and now we are done here. Hey Wolf! Show character builds, please. Show Sino. Oh, sorry, I just now got to see the messages. What is your Sino build like? Hey, give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see. Give me a minute. I need to level this up. Oh, wait. We can refine this real quick. I didn't realize we had white tassels on us.
Luck can swing the results of a single game,
We just need one more white
but
tassel.
it's bound to run out sooner or later.
I ain't attacking you about your looks. Jesus.
And this is the artifacts that we have.
Not. I ain't cutting it down to like nothing. What the fuck? I'm getting my split ends cut off. What the fuck do you mean?
True.
I'm gonna be bald forever.
I do plan on messing around with the artifacts more later.
How do you even do that?
At the moment, we're mostly just working on the main mission. Let's see. Yeah, we're working on the main mission, and I'm grinding for materials for talents, is what I've been working on. I've been trying to do that off stream though. Oh, we can actually get some of these. Just for maybe an hour. Because it hasn't registered that it's now Tuesday yet. We might want to work on Cookies instead though, because she's the one that's behind the most. Oh no, that's gonna be tomorrow's, okay. Alright, what about hers? That is also tomorrow, okay. Is it Nahida then? No, we need to get her leveled up though. We just need to get these flowers, which is gonna be the pain in the ass. These aren't gonna be too hard to get. He just needs good artifacts and he's good to go. Is it? No, I already checked Kooky. We could try and get his stuff leveled up some more. Do it while we have the chance. And then we'll come back to the main mission. Let us in! Okay. Our level's too low. Nah. Okay, maybe it is. Let's get her healed up a little.
I see everything. Our bond is strong.
Nowhere to run! Your sins weigh upon your soul! Guilty! You stay condemned! Your penance is due! You stay condemned!
Sharing my knowledge. Yeah. Get with me. Lightning terrified.
Get down here, please. Ruh-roh. Can you please come down, sir?
Dissipate.
Alright, fine. No!
Everyone hold hands.
There he goes.
Stand with me.
Judgment is upon us. Their penance is due. We stand condemned. Guilty. Their penance is due.
Right hand into the fire. Committed to memory. Yeah.
E.
Bond is strong.
Whoops, wrong button. Okay, we got 2. Can't remember how many we need. How many do we need for you again, Sino? Damn, we need 9 each. So what, 27? I think? I highly doubt we're gonna get 27 tonight. Especially since we have only 3 at the moment.
And bad.
We could probably get enough to upgrade 1.
All will be placed
And
upon
then
the
we'll
scales.
skedaddle and go back to the main story.
Nice and spicy. Grow. Yeah. The Temple of Wisdom. Dissipate. Yeah. Eat this.
Futile.
Committed to memory. Yeah. Ha. Our bond is strong. I'll settle this. Lola, get them.
Through me, justice is served. You stay condemned.
Damn, I should have popped Nahida's ult
Their penance is due.
first. Or burst, whatever you call it. I'm so used to calling it ult for like Overwatch.
Sharing my knowledge. Yeah. Stand with me. Out of my way. Grow.
Poor Nahida.
Surrender. Judgment is upon us.
There we go. Okay, we got 2 more, so we're at 5. We just need 4 more, if I remember correctly. But then again, my memory is pretty bad.
Committed to memory. You're toast. Our bond is strong.
Futile.
Grow. Make yourselves at home. I'll settle this.
condemned. Guilty. Their penance is due.
Come on.
Guilty.
Almost there.
Lightning, Sheriff! Commit to memory.
Get your little tail back down here.
Gooba, get them! Dissipate!
There we go. Alright, how many do we have? We just need 2 more. So we'll do this one more time and then we'll skedaddle.
The bond is drawn. This way, Period. Nice and spicy. Yeah.
Surrender. Futile.
Grow. Yeah. Out of my way. You're toast. This way, Period. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah. A bond is strong.
Damn, Cookie's almost dead.
Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned. Their penance is due.
There we go. Alright, Cookie, go ahead and heal yourself up. We don't need you dying on us. Alright, that should be enough for now. Let's do this one. E. The rest of these also were broke. I will probably see if we can craft some of these. But I will do that later. Gonna go all the way over here. Oh, there's fruit there.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the mad scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
Soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
The Mad Scholar's power likely comes from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the Mad Scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise, even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation. But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help
That's
me
a really
find my
cute name.
grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Ethan wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please help him, Sino.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Okay. What a nostalgic feeling. It should be fine now, right? That's right, they should sprout soon. If powered by Dendro, let's just wait for a while. Gradually, sprouts begin to peer out of the soul. They stop growing after sprouting a few leaves. They're sprouting. Paimon knew you could do just about anything. The results are immediate as I thought, thank you. Too bad there are no flowers yet. Oh, that's normal. You can't rush such things. Plants have to go through stages of growth. That you're able to make them sprout is already quite amazing. Give the roses some more time and take in the nutrient. It will be better for them as well. I'm very grateful to you as it is. I wouldn't wish to bother you further. Just drop by and see them in your spare time. That would be enough.
I don't normally 100% game. If I really like the game, I'll try. But it's not like Sonic was long to 100%. It only took me 20 hours.
Well, here goes nothing. Geronimo! Well, that didn't take me up as high as I thought it would. But maybe this will. No, it did not. Is there a way to get up there? Oh, there's a lift. I feel dumb. Wait, come back. Up, up. Thank you. Wait, this still didn't get me to where I was wanting to go. Well, poo. We're gonna have to climb this building, because apparently there's not an actual way for civilians to get up here. Wait, no, there is. How do people get around here that live here? I am very curious now. I felt stupid. It just didn't show the marker. Or it didn't show the glitter path. Can
super vigilant. Is this what all the mantra are like?
Well, they have to stay guarded, so I guess so.
Ah, you're back already.
Her eyes are
We
really
just
pretty.
wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back.
Candace, are you part of the mantra
Isak's
as well?
parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
I went on fishing
Perhaps.
spree. Ooh, I do that
Nearly
sometimes
everyone
too.
who lives in the desert has
What
some
you
form
aiming
of
for?
hardship or regret.
Or aiming for.
But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa is probably Nahida. Probably connect the
Maybe
dots
the
as
people
well.
have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
Let's
No,
talk about
nothing.
Nahida.
As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
But yeah, Wolf, is there something that you're trying to get with the fish? Or are you just wanting the meat?
Oh, it's you guys.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow, thank you so much.
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Can we level up anybody? We can level up Goba Girl. Wait, there's a thing up here. I can't remember what they're called. But we shall find out. Wait. There's a rock in the way. Oh, wait, nope. It's up here. Yay!
I think it's probably a
Hmm.
DLC. I don't think he's base roster. The base roster is already.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road,
Steam's down.
muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots.
Oh damn! I literally
Shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, Wolf, what kind of fish are you going for on your fishing spree?
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Just trying to get a rod. Oh! Which one are you aiming for? I'm planning on getting the one from Mondstadt. It's the prettiest one. Or at least it is to me. I gotta get... what is it? I can't remember... No, that's not it.
He was just peeking the same way. I just looked straight
What are the fish under? I can't remember. Oh, it's not that. It's not that either. I need to get more of this fish, I think? Or it's this one. It's one or it's one of these. One of these two. Or this one. Trying to get Inizumas. Ooh. I'll have to look at that one again. Oh no, I have a soft spot for Mondstadt. Goodness, my brain didn't want to cooperate for a second there.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Oh dear.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. Honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right?
Stupid ass.
He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So Nahida possessed Grandpa. But now that Nahida's not able to explore and roam freely with the Ashika, it severed her link with them, so they probably went roaming.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know,
Either
the
that
one
or
who likes to
the
sit and space out near the village entrance.
the sages did something with them.
Well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. Might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
I'm gonna have to shut his door in just a second. Or
That's
their
no
door.
good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
He makes me think of my uncle.
Guy.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I really got double fired, whatever it's called, from Reinhardt.
Let me go shut the door real quick. Excuse me, Raven. I'll carry you with me.
Are you sneezing? Is the baby sneezing? Is the baby sneezing?
What's wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now.
Someone lied.
Isak, stay here.
Or
Let's head over there.
person.
Stay quiet as you move.
Alright. You know what that means, Paimon? We're gonna make a lot of noise. A shit ton of noise. All the noise. Ooh.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Might want to answer him.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please, don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Like get them almost to dead. I'm just
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking, and many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not one of your enemies. As far as we know.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you to not get on his bad
I
side.
heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead, but we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
they don't care about those. They don't care about those.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
So he knows he's not actually his grandpa.
I didn't mean to do that. Let's go.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Sino, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari?
Yep.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Sorry.
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too?
No. No need.
I can't handle the smell, the scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it's in the forest where the scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. Now we have 2 Sinos. Now I want to go back to Nahida. These are all daily necessities. Looks like someone's been living in here this entire time. Hmm. Did you find something?
What are you looking for, Sino?
Scribblings
Here it
on the
is.
ground.
Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
I mean, someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away, so that's what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Just using it as an
Exactly.
example.
Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King
Are
Deshret?
the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have so far. Dang, they added me to the game.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back.
Wait, who are
Don't
you
you
talking
worry,
about,
Lisa.
Lost? Also,
We won't let
hey,
whoever took him get away with it.
I'm that wooden
Let's
plank
head to Aru Village and
in the
inform
background.
Candace and the others about what we
No,
learned here.
Lost.
After that,
You're
we'll
not
set
a
off to
plank.
find the scholars.
There is a character in the game that reminds me of someone that we know though, Lost. Let me see if I can find him. Where is he? Let me see if it'll let me do voice lines. No, it will not. I'd have to look for something for like his voice lines and whatnot. But no, it's how he talks. Actually reminds me of T. I don't know. Both T and him are very soothing. I was gonna say T. Yep. Like whenever he started talking, my brain was all like, "This feels very, very, very familiar. What is this?" And it dawned on me. I was like, "It's T." Ah. Yeah, later, look up voice lines from this character. Tainori. He's actually, very studious. A young researcher well versed in botany who currently serves as a forest watcher in the forest. He is a straight shooter with a warm heart and a a hand at guiding even the dullest of pupils. I feel like... Hold on. Trying to find... Hold on, who's that? I feel like Aito is my soulmate. Who's Aito? That might be their last name. Looking. Oh, this guy. What was it? If you look at Crow's model, I actually did his eye makeup similar to his.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice too.
I agree with her.
We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too.
I love Dia. She's awesome.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
Where is he anyway?
At all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did
Probably.
you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would
They
be
would
your next
snag
logical
us
step.
really
But
quickly
today,
though.
you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Ooh.
Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
Okay. Spill the beans.
If I remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Enger, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
Feel like I've heard these names somewhere before.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection
Oh
is their
no,
only chance of
somebody's not
overthrowing
happy
the
about
academia.
this.
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But Dia, Dia is winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet right now.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Hmm.
Why?
Aru village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of, but that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Also, Dia can fight.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Dia comes in 3.4. I'm so excited! Hold on, which one are we going to right now? Like, I think it's this. No, I'm thinking. Notice. We're in. Ah, we're 2 away. This must be the next one. I'm looking for, it's something specific. I saw it the other day. I know I did. No, it's not that. There's a thing on here, but it had it to where you could get yeah, it was this one. This is why we're booking it. Hold on, what is this? It's furniture. Huh. But yeah, I want to get her, Dory. So I'm trying to get here. Which is, I think, the next act. I don't know, let me double check that. Give me just a second.
Stop putting your shield up every time I shoot!
Sorry. Through the pre-dawn. Let me see. Through the pre-dawn is.
Oh my god!
Can you tell me which act it is?
Bro, you can see them through walls and shit, but I can't see them through my fucking teammates. What the fuck that is?
It is. Yeah, it's Act 5, so it's the one after this. I think. Let me double check. Because the act that we are currently on is Act 4. So yeah, once we finish this act, we will need to... Okay, we'll need to complete the act that we're on currently in the next act for us to get that. Alright, I'll close that out. Pumpkins! Yeah, I need to swap out my background, like change out the decorations. So it's no longer pumpkins. Yeah, I'm planning on doing Christmas theme, but I also need to make a regular theme for like whenever there's not a holiday. Whenever I do the Christmas theme, I want to have let me see. I want to have I want it to be nighttime in the window in the back. Like where the swing is and the tree. I want to make it nighttime. And maybe put some Christmas lights on the tree. And maybe put some snow and maybe a snowman out there. And of course make the little bushes right there not have any leaves, so they're like, you know, fully winter time. And maybe have like some Christmas decorations hanging around. If I have enough time and enough energy, I also want to do a Christmas outfit for my model as well. I think it'd be pretty fun. But yeah, I want to have the room change with the seasons. But I also want to make it look more like somebody's living here, so might add a little bit of a messy touch to it. Like a rogue sock laying under the bed or something. Do the Christmas dress with the shoulder coat. Christmas dress. Send me a picture of it. That way I know exactly what it is. Where's that at? I'm gonna teleport here.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the Wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that. I might make a Dynastia Christmas outfit as well. That way, if any members of Dynastia are streaming during the Christmas holidays, I can, you know, have an outfit for that. I think it would look pretty on your model. I think it would be really cute as well. I think it'd be like really adorable. I don't know exactly how I'd go about doing the hair. I might still have my hair down. The one for Dynasty, I might have it actually up, though. I'm not sure. I just saw the thing that you sent me. The one above that. I don't think I'll do white hair. No, I mean like if I'm gonna have it up, down, or braided. Cause like, what is it? The only model that has a different hairstyle and the hair color is actually slightly different, or it is, yeah, it is slightly different, is the Tooth Fairy one. Because it's up and it also has pink instead of dark blue. Also, the blue-green part is more blue, I think. No, it's the same color. But yeah. Let me put that back. I know... What is it? Oh no, having my model have pink hair... Not pink hair. White hair would be very similar to how it would have been during the Angel days for the model. I understand how she feels, but I hope she doesn't do anything drastic here.
Hey, Thea. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all.
I just got an idea.
Gets me thinking, that's all.
Wait, what's the idea?
Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
You like lasers? I got lasers.
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived.
New Halloween
Let's go
Genshin
check out the tavern.
outfit for
Maybe
your
we'll find
model.
someone I know.
What, like have my model dress up as a Genshin character? That would be pretty cool. If I dressed up as one, I would either make one based off of a Genshin character's outfit that I like, or one based off of a character that my personality is similar to.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki.
I know
Finally,
most
a
people
friendly
would expect
face.
Mona right off the bat. That seems to be the outfit
then
that I
who do you
think
have
of
with you
the
here?
most that
Guests
people
from another
wear
land?
or try for like cosplay and whatnot.
Hello, hello.
But I don't think I would
I'm
dress as
Zaki.
Mona.
Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking
I
buddy?
don't know.
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people
I
on
could
the
dress as
other side of the
Paimon.
wall.
She
Dia,
technically already has a
Looking for
halo
someone?
anyway.
Yeah. Have you seen Edgar, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Plus she
course
has
I
like
have.
a
matter of
cloak,
fact, we were all
just
here
like my
drinking
model
together
does.
just a few days
Like
ago.
right here.
I've
Is
got
the
a
hood.
spice trading deal from another nation.
Like the lighter
I
gray
thought
is
maybe
the
Delavar
hood.
and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard
Kron and
time
I
making
once
ends meet these
joked
days.
around
So you
with
came
doing
here
a
to help him
cosplay stream
out.
where we dress like
Hey, keep it
travelers.
down. Let's
Ooh,
just
that would
say
be cool.
I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle.
Excuse me.
They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
I guess I would dress up as
Yes,
Traveler's sister
how
then if that was the
considerate of
case. Thank you.
Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him.
Also, sorry
Come
if
with
that
me.
hurt y'all's ears. Ugh, I got a cold chill. Shit. What character would I dress up as? Now that I think about it. I like her outfit. Winter is coming. Oh, it feels like it's already here, to be honest. It's cold. It's like 40 degrees out where I live right now. I like her outfit. It's cute.
Bro, she is so fucking dumb. Who designed this character? They deserve to go to jail. I will kill them again! I do not care! I do not care!
I like her little finger thingies. I don't know, I really like characters with the metal finger guards. I don't know what they're actually called, but the little long finger rings. I really like those. I think they're cool. We could dress up as Chi-Chi. I'm just joking. I don't know. My Halloween costume had something similar to jeans. Give me a second. Let me swap and all. Ah! My bad. Give me a second. Tooth Fairy. There are two? What do you mean, two? Two Halloween outfits? Yeah, there was two. But yeah, see the front part where it's like open right here on Jean? That's kind of how what I based it on a little bit. Cuz I didn't know exactly oh, there's two of me. I see what you're saying now. But yeah, I thought you were talking about the two Halloween outfits. Because I never did use the other one. Because I didn't get to do any videos with any members of Dynastia during Halloween. So I never did get to use this one. I don't know, this one made me, I don't know, this one looks more childlike. For some reason. I guess it's the poofy sleeves. Not quite sure. But yeah, I really liked the emotes, especially the angry one. I loved that one, that was my favorite. Yeah, the angry one was the best. I'ma yell in chat. No! Why are you yelling in chat? Ah! Wait, why is it making us go over there now? Wait, where are your hands and lower body? Ah! Look, Ma! No hands! Whee! Yeah, I have no lower body currently. So yeah, I just pop. Yeah, currently have no hands. Maybe scooch over a little. I think there was one stream I was just kind of messing around, and it was like whenever I was like in my Tooth Fairy outfit, and I actually made her fly around the screen just for shits and giggles. Does the time say 3 a.m.? Hmm? Oh, it's 2:45 where I'm at. Like, see? It's 2:48. Or 2:44. There we go.
No, I saw her, and then I think she tried snapping to me, but
There we go. Wait, what? Copying my clock. Hey! It just means we're in the same time zone. Wait, where is the... Oh, it's over here. I was confused. But yeah, I never did do like a full body drawing on the animation thing. I mean, there is a full drawing of my model.
Are we there yet?
But like it's just one image. There's
This
no
is the
bling or
place.
anything like that. It's
This
like the
place is
ref
practically deserted.
first drawing.
What are they doing in a place like this?
They're here to jump us.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
I don't have any snacks, so I'm eating cornflakes. Oh no!
It's an ambush!
I knew it.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Tia.
Zaki,
You really think we didn't hear about what
no!
you said back in Aru Village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people
With a
from the
name like
Academia to look
that,
for the
I
missing
trusted you.
scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I'm a new leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
Oh, I
left the
just
strongest
realized
one in
where
the
I heard that
village,
name
didn't ya?
from
Who do
before.
you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
These cornflakes suck. No! We gotta get you some food, Lost. So you're not just snacking on cornflakes. But yeah, I realized where I heard this name before and why it sounds so familiar and why my brain was also going, Saki! No! It's Claymore. It's an anime. But yeah, the main character's brother's name is Zaki.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think.
Why do I feel like he would still throw your ass under the bus to save his own
But you got
skin?
one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
Oh, Lost. If you like, I don't know if you're allergic to peanuts. But if you like Reese's, you should get, Reese's Take 5. Them things are good.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
New candy? I guess so. I think it's been out for like maybe a month or two. I know I bought like a big old bag of it for Halloween and was passing it out to everybody.
Delavar. And Edgar. You're here too, huh?
But it's good.
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Oh no!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
So, Dia, is it okay to go all out, or ah?
Make yourselves at home.
Through me, justice is served.
You gonna get beat up? I'll be lurking. Damn, they are weak. Very, very weak.
How could you?
Good night.
So,
If this
what do
is
you
the
think
last
about your
time I
meticulous network
type.
now, Zaki?
Night
How
night,
did you
wolf.
say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were
Yep.
stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Damn.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this
She
since
gave
we
him
were
a
in
swift
Aru Village?
kicking. Pretty much. She's a
No
smart girl.
task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Yep.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So, those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
Something
That's
crook.
just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
So, who's the ducktail bearded crook?
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
If that was the
Does
case,
that
she
bother
wouldn't
you?
be working for the lady that she's working for now, because she basically lost a lot of money when working for her. I don't think you're that kind of person.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you still helped us out. See?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate.
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery.
But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
I really like Dia. She's cool.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right.
It's Candace.
I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
I thought she was gonna say stay out of trouble.
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Sounds good.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Ooh, with Candace, they might not. Wait until next morning. Okay.
Hey, Dia.
Right on time.
Did we get any noise complaints while she was interrogating them? Hope not.
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Sino?
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Good morning.
Yes.
I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh no.
You mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Nope.
Come on in, everyone.
Why do I feel like Sino is
let's go
more
inside.
hands-on? After all, everybody is quite terrified of him. And he is pretty much the judge.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
She mastered it really quickly, too.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please, have mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are the Village Keepers now?
I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
He knows
Strike.
when you lie.
You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
We're leaving y'all here with with Candace. I almost called her Catherine. Do you have any idea who that mystery person might be?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Uncle Anpu. Oh shit!
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my
Oh, it's to
suspicions
make
are
sure they
correct,
couldn't say
this
anything.
mystery man they speak of could be from the academia.
Or couldn't go and
Some
blab
time
later
ago,
for a
people
few
from the
minutes.
academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands.
Probably.
They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
In Sumeru City was also mentioned. King Deshret's resurrection is just academia's misinformation.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
Their knowledge?
People
their
are
energy?
nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars.
I wonder if it's something to power up the doll.
Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
It has to have
You're
something
right.
to do with the doll, though.
Isaka's still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
What I mean by the doll, I mean
Scheme is
no.
the
What I mean by the doll, I'm talking about it's a what is it? He is one of the Fatui harbingers. He's like a automaton or something like that that the shogunate or Ronin shogun created. But I usually just call him the doll. But I think people call him the balladeer? Balladeer?
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa!
Oh, he's just reading a
Where
book.
did you come from?
Came to give us information?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, I won't stop you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
He's too pretty for ugly
Well,
nicknames. You're not gonna be able to
You've
work
heard
with
nothing
one.
to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
That's true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts.
Don't we have
Not
the
to
same
mention
goals?
that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Fair enough.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing?
They're not going to be happy that we're bringing the scholars back. A lot of them are scared of them.
In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
They could be trying to throw us off the trail so they don't come back.
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Gandis said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken
Glad
to?
you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Mm-hmm.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You were asking about the Mad Scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the Radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
To keep herself protected.
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself.
Hi,
As for
Ima.
why she might be so wary about all this,
Here we go.
maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it.
Sorry, Sino. Tired, but we making it. Also, what is it? I got myself some more Pokemon cards today and actually found some that I definitely wasn't expecting.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
But then again, that's to be said. You can't really expect to find any specific card in Pokemon cards.
How can I make sure
when you
that
buy
your
them.
friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler?
But yeah, what was it? I found a shiny Mew in my Pokemon deck. And what was it? A surfing Pikachu. And some other things. That reminds me, I can't wait till Friday because I bought Pokemon Violet. Ooh. See, I'm not sure which one I'll get. I think it's Pokemon Violet in Pokemon Scarlet, right? Or is it Crimson?
Hi, Traveler.
I can't remember.
I want to ask you
I
something.
know it's red and purple.
Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why is that?
Because it'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says.
Yeah,
I know
Scarlet.
you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
I'll probably get Scarlet in a couple of
But
weeks.
even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I might try and get Scarlet, or Violet. I don't know. I'll have to see what the
want to trust
legendaries
you.
are for each game.
My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest,
Sometime
I didn't
soon.
expect you to come back for more information.
I've basically gotten all Pokemon since Gold.
Have your
Ooh.
reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sound is coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out the hospital.
Yeah, let's go.
Give me a second. There it is. Just a sec. Hey, I'm incoming. Give me a second. I'll send it. Come on, phone.
Bear? Oh, I died. Bear just came out of the top.
There we go. Now incoming. There we go. Put that back. Okay. Alright, I sent it on Discord. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember how much that one was. Going on the app. But yeah, I was very surprised. I also got my second rainbow card. Cause I didn't know that Pokemon cards can sometimes come in rainbow. But yeah, the first one I ever got was Machamp? I can't remember, I'll have to check. And the second one that I got today is Gyarados. Got a rainbow Gyarados card. I'll send you a picture of it later. But apparently they're like rare, like really rare. I knew that they had gold cards, gold Pokemon cards, but I didn't know that they had rainbow ones. I got a card recently that's like, what is it? It could go for like $46.98 or something like that.
It's in terrible shape, and there's sand everywhere.
Oh.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Monsters! Watch out! Hey! Sharing my knowledge! Lightning terrified! I see everything! Yeah! Booba, get them! Now I'm mad! Nice and spicy! Our bond is strong!
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Pointless.
You stand condemned. Your penance is guilty.
Oh, fuck.
I'll settle this. Get with me. The Temple of Wisdom. if the Paimon had expected.
A PSA 9 of the new would be $50, and PS10 would be around $103.70. Mew. Oh, a Mew 9. Wait, are you saying like a Mew 9? No, I don't know. 9th generation, I'm assuming? Or 9th gen? I don't know. I'll have to double check. Is that what you mean?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
I got Bob. You want to handle Bob?
I wonder if we'll ever be able to get I'll Hate Them as like a playable character. PSA is just a company that grades cards. Ah, I get you.
Hey, I'll hate them. We haven't found Squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
There might be a hidden trap here.
Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then.
He runs until he can't run no more.
You gonna sit down and read your book?
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Leave him be.
Okay, sure.
Paimon, can you even read?
The natural position.
The upgrade card. Upgraded card goes for
In natural motion, in contrast with an
32,
object
13.
in forced motion? Huh?
The fuck?
When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So, you got that?
Nope.
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
You and me both, Paimon. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box.
Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either. Maybe it's time to spread your wings and become learned.
Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies.
The more you learn, the more money you can earn to support me.
Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon?
Isn't that what I'm doing now?
Oh, right. Okay then. Thank you for working so hard and earning so much more. If it weren't for you, Paimon would probably still be floating around in the ocean somewhere. Thank you.
How'd you even get in the ocean to begin with? You're welcome. Paimon, shush, your emergency food! Fair enough.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Why didn't you take a nap, huh? There must be a trapdoor in there somewhere.
What was that sound?
Or a hidden room.
It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
How do you not see that? Oh my gosh, y'all are more blind than my asses.
Below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Paimon.
Something is off about the interior here.
I don't like how light it is outside. Wait, are you talking about the game?
As I thought. There's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks
No,
like
real
there
life.
are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Hold on, what time is it where you're at, Ima? If you don't mind me asking. Because it's like 3:30 in the morning where I'm at. I should I pushed the wrong button. I was literally about to say I should step away before trying to heal everybody so I don't blow us all up. Fuck. Like, it's 4:30 and I can see everything. That's weird. Alright, let's bring Kookie back. Also, I'm sorry if I blowed out y'all's eardrums. That actually just scared me.
Stand with me. This way.
Sino, I don't think that's how legs work. They're not supposed to become one with the wood.
Stand with me.
Well, toes aren't supposed to do that either, but... Oh, well, it's good enough.
The bond is strong.
Investigate the elemental movement around the hospital.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, there's one over there. There's another one. Oh, there's one there too. Nahida! How dare you hurt the little baby?
Grow, grow, grow. Everyone hold hands. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Ouchie!
Out of my way.
Judgment is upon us.
I'm gonna get you since you like to fly. now we'll get you. So whoever works here has to have Dendro abilities for them to activate this. I am so over these keys, man. Patient. A wait. Patient A, male, 23 years old, mole on the left side of forehead and left-handed. While his condition remains very serious, survival will be difficult without professional medical care. The patient's survivability, once found, immediately inform. Don't give up, stay positive. All beings are under the watchful eye of the Divine, so don't ever give up. The rest of the document has been rendered unreadable by weathering. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. Monday, minty bean soup. Something for lunch, curry shrimp. There's dinner. Tuesday, salad. This is just the dinner menu, or the food menu. The remaining sections are blank. In case of emergency, contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday is I. Tuesday is blank. Wednesday is A. The remaining sections are blank. Old vase. There seems to be the darkened remains of stem inside the vase. It was probably used to hold flowers. The words for Avon are at the bottom of the bottle. It seems to have been a gift from someone. Huh.
Look, there's someone over there.
We need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait.
He's someone from Sumeru based off the clothing.
You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become like this?
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him.
Someone was dragged.
There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded exploded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos.
The divine capsule?
Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
The Ermert guy, the guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
So he must have done something that they didn't want or didn't like. Or they got all the use that they could out of that guy and they fried his brain with a divine capsule.
First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers.
And they get to wash their hands clean of all of it.
Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the Academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
They had
Throughout
them
this
here for
process,
safekeeping,
one
maybe?
thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
I see.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean trans knowledge comes from people's brains?
No
With the
wonder it's
technology
illegal.
of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nuh-uh. Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
How did you learn of this technology?
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
No, it can't be right. Most of the mad scholars had It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the doctor, and also the balladeer. The person that I call the doll. They use divine knowledge capsules to turn the balladeer into a god.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
Academia needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal?
To heal the tree? No, it's to figure out how to get Greater Lord back, probably.
I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait! Didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motivations are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Even though he rejects the greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally. I keep trying to figure out what his weapon is. He's obviously not a bow user based on his gloves. If they were reversed, like if his two, like his middle finger, index finger, and thumb were covered in glove, I would say he's a bow user, but because it's not, I'm gonna say it's safe to assume that he's not a bow user. I feel like he'd be a spear user, but then again, a catalyst might work too. I don't know. I don't think he would use a claymore, but then again, he might. The only one I can say for sure is he's not a bow user.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
I think so.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
So what do we do with him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
poke around in here a little more. Because I'm nosy. Okay, that's the vase. There's a name in the bowl. It's H. Woo. Sugar bowl. Wait! Stop it. If there weren't crooked carving and sugar jar on them, it would be difficult to imagine that this dirty clay jar was ever used to store sugar. There's a name. Evan's given a lot. Yeah, it's the only way in and out. Alright, I'm gonna teleport us here and then I'm gonna head to bed. Because I am tired. Hold on. Nope. Trying to think. Is there anything that I need to do before I head off? I don't think so.
No, Bob! You're supposed to push her!
Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Stay safe.